Yeah, Lush, I'm concerned about the price of groceries. How come they keep going up? And why do you hate women?
I tell ya, it never ceases to amaze me what the average person, I've seen her before, she is a Democrat plant. Somehow she's getting inside this system of mine that I have worked so long to get in this. I'll answer your question anyways. I will. Because I have nothing to hide. I am Lush BlaughBlagh, and I have absolutely nothing to hide. I will answer your question. Groceries, meaning bleu, which is from Egypt. Egypt, by the way, was where the slaves were. Now, if you remember the slaves, you know, from the Bible times, and I know you Democrats don't understand that, but any good Republican American would understand the whole thing from Egypt, the slaves, you know, okay, we all understand that. Now, when we get to this point about the groceries, it's a Egyptian word that had to do with the slaves. They had to do the wheat. Now, wheat is a word from Babylon, which are a bunch of pagans that went over with the Greeks to invade Phoenicia, to smoke the pot, to salute the flag of the pot, were invaded by the Greeks, Democrat, homosexual. You understand what I'm getting? This is a pattern. It is a democratic, communistic, socialistic, fascist plot to control us. They want control. Now, you have to understand, too, that my researchers and the vast knowledge that I have in myself is really not as much as you might think, but all-knowing is pretty much all that I can handle. So, therefore, when you have the Demo-Homo-Crat system, and you want to talk about the hating women, you've asked us all the time, the only reason you bring up hating women, and by the way, I'm starting to hate you personally, is Democrat, homosexual, hate women, all is in this flow of that is not justified with anything that you are bringing up. And all you people know out there that I'm making perfect sense, and I just have to go to the next question. Jimmy, how are we doing on time right now? We need a break, or can we keep on going? Oh, we can keep on going. This is great, because I have not even begun to tell you about the facts that I know. What I know about these facts that come to me. Now, when I was a announcer for the Kansas City baseball team, I had researchers working for me then. Phoenicia, which is now Lebanon. Lebanon has pine trees. Pine trees has pine cones, and pine cones fertilize pot plants. Pot plants are taxes paid for groceries. Groceries are too high because the people that sell them to you are also high from the pot that they sell and tax to all you Democrat, homosexual. If that doesn't make clean, concise, plain sense to you as I'm speaking to you now, then this country is in really bad shape.
Yeah, Lush. I just figured out the hunger crisis. You get this leprosy disease, and you start gnawing on your fingers. Just like this. Oh, dude, it tastes like chicken, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it does. I've had some myself. It really does. Lush, by the way, why do you hate women?
You know, young man, you kind of make sense, except for just, about 20 things. Number one, hunger crisis, which used to be a one word, okay? Now it is in the dictionary hunger crisis, but it used to be a Polynesian term, hunger crisis. Is pretty simple to explain. When there is an ample supply of pine cones for people to absorb the amount of toxins and when it absorbed the amount of toxins, it then went ahead and it helped assimilate the nourishment that people needed to have on their regular diet. But you see, hunger crisis is the Polynesian term, which means that comes from and I don't want to confuse you. I know that most of the people watching are following along pretty well. It's just there's a couple things that you have to understand. When there's a hunger crisis, which is the Polynesian term for lactose pine cone deficiency, and I know I've lost a couple of you, but it's just hang with me. Lactose pine cone deficiency, democracy, homosexual. You see where I'm coming? Lactose, pine cone pot, democracy, deficiency. So it's really a pot homosexual scam. Now, this has been in effect for thousands of years. The boil has come to a head. We have the pin to lance that boil, and it's entirely up to us. And you have to be informed. You have to watch this informed, because I alone have the information that you have to get the right amount of knowledge, of nourishment, if you will, to have everything that you need to not have lactose pine cone deficiency, hunger crisis. You don't want hunger crisis. That's pothead, democratic, pot, marijuana. Oh, marijuana, that word alone from South America. When you talk about marijuana, now, marijuana is a very sensitive system. Now, everybody, please, 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 please.